this match underway. As you said, Trinity, one of Gabriel Wolfe's toughest opponents yet in Mad Dog.
This is arguably the greatest challenge in the history of Gabriel Wolfe's career. This time last year, Gabriel Wolfe went on to win the ladder match, the PCW Destiny ladder match, securing his 12-month contract, which was recently extended from my understanding, as he went on to be a challenger for the PCW National Championship against champion Daniel Slager. Gabriel Wolfe has had challenge after challenge, but tonight, he takes on Mad Dog.
That's right, you set it up perfectly, tricky Mad Dog. Goes a bit more off the ropes, but it's counted a hard floor off from Mad Dog. Nice display of strength from Mad Dog, obviously not intimidated at all by the power of the tension. Looks at the bridge, kicks out one. Mad Dog keeping on the offense. He's got Gabriel Wolfe in a position he's not familiar with. He's face down on the mat. All the pressure on that left deltoid. Mad Dog has him where he wants him. The crowd getting... The crowd making some comments about the anatomy on Gabriel Wolfe.
And it's funny you mention that, David, because as we saw recently, Gabriel Wolfe has gone for the stickle top professional wrestling types. And his opinion was, my wrestling skill is greater than he to the audience saying I've got curly nipples.
I think he was tired of the audience getting distracted by his effeminate nipples. But anyway, let's focus on this match. It's a display of strength early. Gabriel Wolfe tries to deliver his way, hard kick to the head. Gets his way out of the submission. Gets it in an armbar. This is interesting, tricky to look for this.
Well, it's a modified lapel like what we're seeing right here. Gabriel Wolfe finishing off numbers of opponents with all of these reversals. Now, it's very interesting with Mad Dog because when you think Mad Dog McRae, you think hardcore, you think blood and guts, you don't think wrestling skill, but Mad Dog is all suicide!
You couldn't have put it more correctly then, Tricky. You would think of Mad Dog, you think of all those things. Never would you have expected him to front flip over the top rope and take out his opponent. That is the unpredictability of Mad Dog. I hope that Gabriel Wolfe has done his research on his opponent. Otherwise, we'll be in for a long night. Sanjay Dutt starting his count.
Gabriel Wolfe and Mad Dog going chop for chop. And let me tell you something, David Nash. Those chops, I've been chopped by people around the world. I've been chopped by Steve Frost. Mad Dog has the hardest, most underrated chops in the wrestling industry. Mad Dog scares me. Mad Dog is very, very underrated as a professional wrestler. Give it up for Mad Dog. Regarding his skill, Mad Dog is a surprise package because he can do it all. Gabriel Wolfe going up top. The Mad Dog to his back.
The ground shook as Gabriel Wolfe leapt to the top rope now with a cover. But only the 2 count. As I was saying, the ground shook. And he's gone that white label bell off once again. In the middle of the ring, Mad Dog's in a bad spot. He's in a bad position. But he's managed to find his way to the ropes, using his feet. That's really good ring awareness, Tricky.
Speaking of ring awareness, Mad Dog is over, I believe, a 12-year veteran now. He's like the last time Mad Dog... The last time Mad Dog McRae wrestled here at PCW Slam, formerly known as PCW in-house shows, was over 7 years. So this is kind of like returning to home for Mad Dog deep down, I believe. As just like I said earlier, Mad Dog's first part of his career was structured around these slam shows, or as they were known as in-house shows. Gabriel Wolfe wants to win tonight, and he wants to do it in style.
Great history, that's the next video on Mad Dog. But right now, he's not where he wants to be. I'm not sure about the integrity of that count. Might have helped he hooked the leg or pressed the body.
What we see here is a modified STF Mad Dog stepping across and tangling up Gabriel Wolfe. He's a surprise package, Mad Dog. He can do it all.
Exactly right, the surprise package already in this match with Gabriel Wolfe. Inches closer to the ropes, he might get it. What's he does? Mad Dog is going to have to break this hole. No, he's moving away from the ropes again. Gabriel Wolfe getting closer. Can he outstretch that left arm and get the ropes again? Mad Dog maneuvering him right where he wants him. In a bad spot is Gabriel Wolfe. Can he outstretch that left arm to get that bottom rope? His hand is hovering above the mat looking to tap.
And that's exactly what I was about to say, Dave. Actually, he was hovering, he was about to tap, and finding a way out, throwing those elbows, and I don't know if you saw it from your angle, Mad Dog was blocking them with his face. He was blocking and saying, hit me harder, I'm not scared of you, oh, German suplex! Oh, 2 count on that exchange.
As he said, he's a surprise package as Mad Dog. Already in this match, we've seen displays of nice big technician work, nice submissions. We've seen him on the top rope. We've seen him front over the top rope to the outside. What more do we see from Mad Dog in this match? Hard forearm to the back. Rolls on up. Pinning predicament. You had the ring bell ready. Ducks the clothesline. How about that kick?
Followed through not only with his foot, but with his shin and his knee, taking Gabriel Wolfe down, and that could be a game changer right there, baby Nash. Huge shot by Mad Dog, thrashing the chest of Gabriel Wolfe. I took like 2 of them ever, and I couldn't walk for I couldn't breathe. I got asthma, I had an asthma attack. Gabriel Wolfe would be dying right now.
Well, I hope someone is going to announce the popper in their training bag backstage. Hurricane right on the top rope. That's the unpredictability we spoke about before, Tricky. Who would have seen that coming from Mad Dog? He's a brutal man. Who would have seen a hurricane right from the top rope? Now he's itching. Now he's flying. He's got Gabriel Wolfe. He's a far way away. Here we go.
The Pac-Man Mad Dog leg drop, and this could be it right here. 1, 2, Sanjay Snooker signaling a shoulder got up. Gabriel Wolfe's shoulder got up. The contest continues, and this is a war. 2. Only a 2 count again.
What else are we going to see from Mad Dog in this match? He's clearly in control. Both men slow to their feet though, both feeling the toll of this match. Gabriel Wolfe looking towards the ropes to maybe help him to his feet. Here we go, it's going to be an exchange of drops, of slaps, of punches. This is turned into a fight. This is a fight. This is a fight, Cole.
This is a fight. They're going back and forth. All we need is a bare knuckle referee, take the gloves off, and they're going elbows, man. They're going sick. Headbutts. I'm standing almost in awe of watching the punishment Gabriel Wolfe is taking and giving out on Mad Dog. Neckbreaker! The quality of that neckbreaker was amazing. That could be enough to stitch up Mad Dog and finish him.
There's the cover. Only a 2 count tonight. What is it going to take from Gabriel Wolfe to put away Mad Dog on this night? As you mentioned, Tricky D, his return night over 7 years. Over 7 years, we're waiting to see Mad Dog back in the PCW Destiny. Trying to get the crowd behind him, to get him to his feet, to will him to his feet, and will him back into this contest. He's getting there. Gabriel Wolfe is up first. He's striking him up. He's measuring him up. And the predator storms his brain. He runs. But how about that? Rightfully caught by Mad Dog.
Gabriel Wolfe goes down and he doesn't look good. I clearly saw a flash. The back of his head hit the mat. Roaring elbow. Knocking him down into the rope. Gabriel Wolfe on the roof. Coming up with him in the pole driver. That's not a one championship in this move. 1, 2, go. 2 count, David Nash.
How about the right angle? How about the execution of that pile driver? How about the connection? The neck is not supposed to land on the mat that way. You saw the neck bend underneath it. The spine is not supposed to bend that way. I thought he was going to put it away with that pile driver. That perfectly executed pile driver. Bringing Gabriel Wolfe to his feet. Is he signaling for another one? He's looking to go for a second pile driver. Gabriel Wolfe can't even stay on his feet. He's up in position. No, finds his way out of it. Remember, catches a kick. How about that? Really flips him all the way around.
Gabriel Wolfe
Dog was able to break the submission for a moment. Here we go again with the pounce. And there we go. Gabriel Wolfe is now forced to break the hold. Takes him down.